turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
Consider yourself dead. Man wants Nigerians who speak against Peter Obi. A certain man has warned Nigerians who denigrate the candidate of the Labour Party, that's the presidential candidate of Labour Party in the 2023 general election that is coming up. He said, anyone who criticizes Peter Obi or denigrates Peter Obi or criticizes him unfairly, the person will actually face the wrath of his group. Of course, he said they will come to your house. They will come to your house to attack you. If they've found out that you are denigrating Peter Obi, you are criticizing Peter Obi unfairly, he said they love him, they will come after you. Look at what he said. He said, you understand what the Quran says. You don't say anything against Prophet Muhammad, the Holy Quran, or Allah. In the same vein, if you say anything against Peter Obi, we will come and kill you in your house. You have had it now. Let it not be as we did not warn you all. If I catch you saying anything against Peter Obi, you demarcate, whether yourself or pastor or anybody, and you say anything against Peter Obi, anything you see, you take it. I believe you understand. We will organize people since you all have refused to respect yourselves. People like us believe in Peter Obi. You all will hear it. You are all mad. Or going to kill you. That's what he said. That's what he said. Or going to kill you. So, we believe that these are not the supporters of Peter Obi from all indications, because we're not speaking for the Labour Party and we're not speaking for Peter Obi, but from what Peter Obi have said before now, that there are people who has infiltrated his camp and they are causing trouble in his camp. They are trying to derail his movement, his political movement. Like he said, that he is not running a political party, that the Labour Party today is movement. It's a Labour movement, not party. So Peter Obi said that there are people, there are the elements trying to derail the movement for a new Nigeria. Yes, for a Nigeria of his dream, where equity, justice will reign supreme, like he said. And so there are people where production will be in the highest order, where we'll move up from consumption to production, like he said. So, but there are people who are infiltrated in his political camp, and they are trying to, cause trouble, confusion, commotion, so that it will be like Peter Obi is violent, that his men are violent, his supporters are violent. And so the same thing, it is still what we think is playing out now, that someone is making a threat. The clip is everywhere. It has gone viral on social media, where he said it, the audio clip, that they will come after anybody who criticizes Peter Obi. Of course, democracy is a game whereby you have your freedom to support whoever you want to support. Queue behind anybody you like, provided the person is qualified and has been actually, cleared by the electoral body to stand the chance of being voted for in the election. So you are free to queue behind such person by law and by liberty and freedom of choice. So, and some people are still finding it very difficult to understand how someone will make such statement, obnoxious indeed, and threatening, and that anyone who is not, or who is speaking against Peter Obi, they will go after that person. So we know Nigerian politicians, and Peter Obi have said it. They said, look, they are desperate, and so the people who will do anything, the opposition Congress, the ruling party, they are desperate, they are desperados. Even the main opposition party, the one they say is main opposition, that's the People's Democratic Party, they're also desperate. They have stayed in power, they have stayed out of power for nearly 8 years. And the APC have stayed in power for 7 years, still counting, of course, which will terminate by 2023, when President Muhammadu Buhari will abdicate office, or will, relinquish office, if he so wishes or desires, because here is a banana republic. There are many people who are mounting pressures on the president. They are mounting pressure on him to actually elongate his tenure beyond 2023. Of course, there are people who are fishing in troubled waters, and they are there. They are pushing him, the president, to elongate his tenure, to stay beyond 2023. And so they are hell-bent. They are desperate to remain in power. That's the All Progressive Congress. And the People's Democratic Party is also trying to see anyhow they can get to power again, get back to power, by hook or by crook, of course. So P2B is saying that these people making trouble on behalf of P2B, saying, we are supporting P2B, they say they are paid agents. They are paid agents. They are hirelings. They have been hired. They are undercover. They are undercover agents who have been hired to come and derail their movement, to come and bring bad name to the movement. And so Nigerians should disregard their statements. Nigerians should not take them serious, because they are not of P2B's movement and family, of the Labour Party or the obedient family, like we have come to understand that they are obedient family in Nigeria. And so you say they are not of obedient family stock, because if they are from that stock, the obedient family are civil. The obedient family are civilized. They believe in liberty of choice, or freedom of choice of individuals, and so they will not make such threats. And some people are calling for the arrest of this person for that statement. And some people are also saying that, why are you arresting him? There are people who have said more serious things than that, and today they are still moving around. Nobody has arrested them. They are moving freely. Yes, someone said that this man actually, he took a clue from what others have done. Yes, from what others have done. So this is not the first time. He sat on where others has been sitting, of course. And so people should not call for his head. So some people are saying that there are people who have said serious things. The likes of Shegumis, they have said more serious things. The likes of R0US, they have said more serious things. Even Kashim Shettima, who is currently the running mate to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they have said more grievous things. Nobody has arrested them. They are still moving the streets. Even President Muhammad Buhari, when he was still contesting to become the president of Nigeria, he said that he will make the government or the government ungovernable for President Goodluck Jonathan. Of course, and we saw the insecurity. We saw it happening, and nobody arrested him. Of course, the letter said that 2015 election, that if he did not win that election, that baboon and monkey or whatever will be soaked in blood. And nobody arrested him for making such statements that is full of genocidal statement. That statement is capable of causing anarchy, not even chaos. It says short route to bloodbaths. Of course. And he was not arrested by the DSS or Nigerian police or any security agents. So they said the man is just sitting, or he sat on where others has been sitting. And so people should not, but the matter is this, that he is not of the camp of P2B, that is a hireling to direct